Okay, seems like I'm live. Hello, people. So I'm just testing the live feature here on YouTube to show you guys. Actually, I'm planning on making uh, my dev time live on YouTube. If there is anyone interested, let me see. I don't know where to start. Let me see. Let me share this. Um, so I will just play a little uh, of the new stage for Policeman, and I will comment what I think is uh, cool, or you know, I don't know what to say, but I will talk as I play here. Anything I think is interesting. If anyone has some feedback on the video, especially the quality and stuff like that, I appreciate it. Hi, Sean Salmon. So I made the ground a little bit brighter than it was on the last time I made this stage. Now we have relax. This guy now doesn't care about the size anymore. He just goes after you as you shoot him, and then he runs until he crashes. This is still the same. This robber also has a new mechanic related to him. We'll show more stuff about him later. So this item is not that easy to grab. I will show you. Takes it away. If you shoot him, you will drop the item he got. Also implemented boats, still don't have a shop. The boats are here. So these mats, they react to the action there that is forbidden in the sign. Here you can jump. If you jump, they will shoot you, and then you can shoot them back. Here in the sign you can slide, so you gotta be quick to grab this health here. Avoid this shot, and then slide again to make him get out of his helmet. I removed the explosion from these platforms. It didn't really fit the theme of the stage. Also made a special umbrella for the stage. It's just reskin. It doesn't do anything different. So here we have two paths to go. We can go up to forward. I will show first. So the guys are stealing my bolts. Here they steal my items. The upper path shows the traffic light more, and the path has other stuff. And I failed miserably. The safe isn't it doesn't have a shield armor anymore. It was kinda annoying, I guess. And the Big Susie also doesn't have shields. And he shoots lasers. A little more health now to make up for the missing shield now. That is not insta-death. Lasers are not insta-death in this stage. These platforms, the green one starts to move when you go above it, and the other stops. So it's meant to kinda fit the traffic light scene. I don't know if you guys are hearing me. Let me see. Hello? You guys are hearing me? Okay. Let's go then. I like to just steal these items from here. Wait a moment. Okay. Thanks. So I made this room. This room is really an improved version of the last stage, but it has more stuff going on. Yeah, I kinda speak a little quiet. And there's a washing machine going on here. So I tried to better? mic is on the max already. Yeah, I had to lower the desktop audio here. Is it good now? Okay. Okay, let's go. Yeah, so the second part of the stage, was kinda empty of enemies. Yeah, and some people complaining about about the gimmicks overall, and I played a bunch of other games, other fun games, and other good titles, and I figured I had to put some enemies on the gimmick rooms to make them more interesting. Here we have some Yoko blocks. Try to make them more easy and more predictable, but I just am bad at playing and commenting at the same time. Okay. The guy is trying to steal my tank. You mean the Yoko block? I don't really understand what perhaps used to. Ah, you mean the Yoko blocks on that screen were just to... They're just for fun actually. They are not really needed. But there are so many gimmicks in this stage, and I just didn't want to put too many Yoko blocks because a lot of people doesn't really like them, and I just wanna make a quick nod to the games that had Yoko blocks. It's not like the main gimmick here. Anyway, it could be improved, I don't know. I don't know if you guys really understand what the don't shoot means, but every time he says don't shoot, if you shoot, he will shoot you back at the same time, so you gotta keep moving. So Policeman is a little faster than in the other video, but still I'm so used to his pattern that it doesn't really matter, I think. And he actually gets quicker the more you damage him. I think it's really nice, is it makes you have time to understand him at first, but it isn't too easy at the end of the fight. So I think I will keep this mechanic for most of, if not all, of the bosses. Uh, doesn't jump into the pit on its own. Um, yeah, on the first Yoku block uh, screen. Actually, the reason this guy is here is because you have two paths here on that screen. So if you fall down, you can stand over the safe and use him to go back uh, for the upper path. I will show you later. But actually, if you wanna go for the upper path, he's actually helping you. Yeah, I think I understand what you're saying now. I try to make various uses for the enemies. So right here, this enemy was there to actually help you. So let's go to the down path. Try to make here look like a prison, but some people are still pointing out that the stage doesn't really have a theme. We'll try to improve it later, but need to work on more stages, and I will go back to the stage again later on. Safe enemies actually always drop big items. I try to make it feel like he has some kind of treasure inside. we won't have rush on this game, at least not rush jet and rush coil. I'm thinking about making some adapters, but I need to make the main game first. Okay, let's play fair here. I want shit. Didn't really need it, but anyways. But it was there, yeah. So if you take much time to try the upper path, you will lose the ability to use the save to go back on the upper path, or you can use most of the weapons go back, but anyways. Almost stolen my life. Here comes again. So here we have the Suzy. You only shoot the lasers if you once you kill one of them. So it's not impossibly hard. Still have to fix this bug where he kind of warps. I don't know what is causing it. So they are kinda easy with the blaster, but I think it's good to have some stuff that incentivize you to use the blaster. Yeah, maybe we have to put a clue here that is not death beat. Yeah, the sub-boss only deals damage with lasers or if he push you against the wall. Those are not insta-death also. Let's go, policeman. die. Let me see if there is anything new I could show you guys. The Chain Claw is a little faster now. So it's a little better to grab to the ceilings especially. Did go back before you started to fall, and then it reached its maximum distance, so that's what it was kind of bad. I still need to make a new physics engine for this weapon. It's kind of confusing, but it's usable for now, like this. With the slower version, you couldn't really grab here. It's still kind of not perfect, but I need to go on with the development overall. Yeah, most people still think the water weapon is overpowered, but I mean, it's a screen nuke. Every screen nuke is kinda OP in every game, so I try to balance it with the ammo usage, and I don't know. I will need to balance the weapons further when we have most stages done, because it doesn't really mean a lot to balance it now, because I don't know how much gimmicks we have for each stage, etc. Anyways, I will show you. I implemented bubbles. Now it's a proper Mega Man game. I also I nerfed this weapon a lot. It was even stronger when I started developing it, but it's just I think it's better than the others. I don't know if it's better, but it's easier to use. You can skip most challenge without thinking that much. Still slower than most screen nukes, and I don't know how could I nerf it a little more without breaking it, because one of the reasons I made these weapons with this weapon it's because I liked a lot the mechanics that change the weapons underwater, like on X3 when you use the Frost Shield, or Mega Man and Bass you can use the Flame Wave, I think, and it turns into a tornado. So this week I implemented one of these mechanics. You use the ocean flush, and then if you use Volt Body underwater, it turns into an instant nuke. It's a lot. I think it does 2 damage, and it feels like it makes sense for me. It's kind of like Sonic Shield. When he goes underwater, it dissipates. One thing about the Ocean Flush is that it makes you go kinda slower. So if the enemy is not killed by your nuke, it's kinda harder to dodge, and the jumping falls also jump a little higher. So maybe it works to balance a little more, but I need more enemies, I need more stuff to ensure it's balanced. Yeah, you only have 4 uses already. If I make 3 uses or 2, I don't know, maybe it's too much. And I paid twice. Yeah, water also affects the bosses. They also can jump on the plant branches. They still can jump on the plant coil, but at some point it will. It's just not a priority right now. I mean, I think weapons are kinda overpowered already. I mean, this one, I can skip a lot of challenges too. Or this one is kinda the rush jet of the game. So there are a lot of overpowered weapons, and it's kind of the point. I actually realized I always like the overpowered weapons more than the underpowered weapons, so just made a lot of overpowered weapons. Yeah, about the efforts, my plan is to make the stages harder than usual, in a sense that you really need to use all the weapons like in every screen. That's the reason all the weapons actually need to all the weapons have some platforming abilities. The claw you can pull yourself, this one is the rush jet, this one you can jump over enemies, this one you can teleport, this one you jump higher, this one you can grab 2 walls, this one is rush coil, along with you can shoot on the walls to make branches, and you shoot the ceiling to make vines. And this one is kind of like the Mega Man 5, that more or less you can make him jump and jump again, and he can also have items for you. So maybe the ocean is still overpowered, but every weapon is kind of overpowered. The ocean normally is more it's easier to use. Like this guy, he jumps higher. This one is unaffected. There goes my rings. No, I won't put any more Yoko blocks anywhere, I guess. It's just a cameo appearance. We don't have geo-based enemies, but we have the thieves. Try to make it look like a robot museum from Mega Man 7 in this background. I guess I will play the intro stage a little to talk about the weapons. I still need to make stage select, so I don't need to close the game to change the stage. Yeah, I need to make some music. It's just so much to do, and I kind of get lost on my every task I need to do, and I wasn't really inspired for Mega Man themes lately. I guess I will need to work on it anyways, even without inspiration. Oh, that's not the one I want. By the way, I've drawn some new faces for the characters. I plan to make base, raw, and proto playable, but that's like just a wish for now. I have some ideas, but nothing really solid. There we go. I didn't really I don't know if you guys care much about spoilers. I will keep the story a secret, but everything else I will talk about probably in the dev stage. Let's see some weapons then. So this one is like invincibility, not for projectiles. I like to use the chain to conduct electricity. For some reason it's really satisfying, like this. The cloud now pierces armor. It was kind of very good. It does a lot of damage, but it was kind of bad to not pierce armor, and then I changed it. Now it is as OP as every other weapon, I guess. It's really satisfying to explode the cloud from a distance. And that's the reason the charged shot works in 8 directions, is actually to make it possible to explode the cloud in any direction if you're like trying, and then the fire. I have no more fire. This weapon is really good for small foes, and the junk, it hits like a truck. I really like to use it. It's kinda... nobody really talks about this weapon, but it's actually my favorite for some reason. Also, you can suck enemy projectiles to shoot back them the same projectile. Like something wrong with the collision right here. I need to change this guy AI to always shoot in your direction. So Baz, Plot and Roll, my plan is to actually, they won't have any of those weapons, because I think giving every character the same weapons makes them kinda too similar for my taste, and I mean, if Base has the double jump and Mega Man doesn't have any like inherent platforming ability, he will be worse than Base like most of the time. So my plan is to make every character completely different from one another, even the weapons. Yeah, some weapons ended up being similar to other weapons, but you kinda just can't help it with the amount of weapons that already exist. Like, even if you don't consider every fan game, still you have like 12 main games, and then the Game Boy ones. It's just a lot of weapons. Like the junk shot, kind of similar to the Dustman whip, but it wasn't really intentional. I mean, I have Vacuum Man, and the idea was making the sucking ability and all of that. Then it made sense to suck the enemies and throw them back their remains, and try to, with the weapons, make all the main teams that you normally have in most Mega Man games. So like Chain Claw actually is was trying to make a usable Chain Strike from Mega Man X2, because the concept is awesome, but the execution is it's not good. And then I thought making electricity go through the chain would be really cool, so that's the reason for the second weapon. We have then the shoot weapon for the game. Almost every Mega Man game has, and I didn't want to make Rush in this game because you have so many options for platforming abilities, and then if you had Rush Jet, it would be even more powerful than the Ocean Flush, so I just didn't implement it. And then the Cloud is kind of the replacement for Rush Jet. It's a nerfed version for Rush Jet. Then you can explode it, so try to make many times of uses for every weapon, because if you have just one use and you don't like that one use, you kinda ignore that weapon every time. I didn't want that to happen. Yeah, the adapter will, if I have the time and the skill and the money for all that, super adapter will be in the game, but just don't know how much time I have to make this game. I'm just working every day on it, and I just don't know if I can keep like 1 year doing just that. So the ghost weapon, actually there's a reason why it's green. If you guessed it, it's because of copy vision from Mega Man base. You're absolutely right, because it's one of my favorite weapons, but also it's kinda great concept, but didn't really work on execution, because you have to create a copy and then it's there shooting for like 10 seconds and it's kinda useless. So I tried to make a good version of copy vision and I'm really satisfied. Also, I thought it would be really cool to have a teleporting weapon, but it's kind of hard to make teleporting in a game, like how you decide where you're gonna teleport, and then the copy made no sense. That's why the weapon is designed that way. That one actually, it's kinda one more substitute for Rush Coil, and at the same time it's the weapon that I wanted to make possible to shoot every weapon underwater anywhere, so you can use like stuff like this. I just think it's cool. I mean, yes, it's overpowered, but it's just in fun. Yeah, I actually, it's obvious that I from Neo Man stage. I actually was trying to make my own exploding bollocks, and I think that was the first gimmick that I've drawn, and I completely sucked at it. So I tried to draw two times, I think, and it was kind of lame, and I just copied Neoman Nitroman blocks, and they're just placeholders. I think I won't even have them in the final build, actually. This one is the Rush Coil, and I thought it would make sense to have different plans for every collision, so walls and ceiling are different. Okay, I guess I made him invincible somehow. Let's see what I can do. No. Charade Cone is actually one of my favorite weapons from fan games, but doing something similar to Charade Clone would be too much, I guess. Let's go Jungle Seed. I wanted to make one weapon that was easy to replenish your health, and see, it was the chosen one for some reason. I think basic weapons really fit the team. What else can we do? That one. And dead. I'm dead. You mean Mega Man Arena, the 3D one? Oh no, that is bit match, I guess. Arena is the boss's one. I think I'm kinda screwed with now. I needed to change the collisions for this man, and somehow his score is now horrible. Fortune Flush, maybe? No. It's time to die. Yeah, I think I saw that Mega Man Arena. I didn't beat it yet. Welcome, Gunvolt. I was waiting for your arrival. Gunvolt is actually my brother. He's also a dev. Way better dev than me, actually. I don't know. I think this is it. I changed the remote wheel physics a little. It's still kinda strange. It doesn't disappear off screen anymore, so you can just shoot 3 of them and keep dodging for the whole stage and keep your ammo. This guy probably the more strange whip, I guess. It doesn't really feel that good to use. I need to improve it somehow, I just don't know how yet. And then we have the Double Buster, also known as the Oak Buster. You need to collect health to refill it. If you have full health, it feels faster than if you're not with full health. Just have 2 levels. Oh, yes. And it crashed. I just have 2 levels right now. That is the intro stage that I will remake it once I have all robot master stages, because I really believed the Nintendo quote. I don't remember. I think the Super Mario dev that said once, I don't remember his name right now, but he said that they made the first stage last, because you know, you're just a better level designer once you made a lot of stage, and the intro stage is the most important one. So you just need to understand level designing better. It doesn't matter. Yeah, Miyamoto. Lord Miyamoto. So anyone has any more questions? I think I a lot of things to say. Let me see. Think about every weapon. I won't have any of the animals working like they used to in other games. My plan is to make adapters for every animal if I have time and money. Yeah, it's interesting. There's a lot of Brazilians that like Mega Man. I mean, Corrupted is made by a Brazilian. There's another X game, how it's called, Maverick Wars, I guess, is also Brazilian. There's a lot of Brazilians somehow in the Mega Man community. One thing I like to do is implemented a special button for the double buster, so it don't. I mean, it maybe will have people that have limit for how many keys could be pressed at once. So if you hold the double buster key and then press any of the shoot buttons, you will shoot the charger shot instead. So you can go charge, charge, charge. Very fun actually. It's overpowered as also. As everything else in this game. I will try to make the game balanced, especially in the wheelie stages. But it's hard to balance the game in the Robot Master stage, because it's a problem every Mega Man title has, because you're kinda underpowered when you start, and when you finish all stages, all Robot Master stages, you will always be overpowered, at least a little overpowered. Even if the weapons are good. I mean, like Mega Man 2, you just need one weapon to be overpowered, and then most weapons doesn't really matter anymore once you have metal blades. So yeah, when you press, I don't have this problem on my keyboard, but some keyboards, when you press like 3 buttons at the same time, they already start to cancel each other. I saw some people playing my game and having this problem. a controller it's easier to avoid this issue, but I'm trying to do my best to make it playable for keyboard users. Anyway, I guess will finish here for now. And if anyone is interested in up with the developing of this game, I have the idea of making dev streams daily, so kinda like anyone wants to join the team. I think I will be drawing chainman enemies tomorrow. I have some ideas for chainman enemies, but I have no ideas yet for the concepts of them visually. That's the way I do stuff. I just improvise like 90% of the game. Kind of working, I guess. I don't know if I will really feel pressure. We'll see. I guess sometimes I feel kinda lonely while I make stuff. Sometimes it's good to be alone, so you can concentrate more. And sometimes it's kinda I just don't want to work because you don't wake up feeling great every day, so maybe it helps, maybe it doesn't. I would test to see what happens. Yeah, we have both charge shots here. I think if that's what you talking about. I didn't really knew about the existence of Super Adventure Rockman until I really the idea for this game is really old actually. I think I came up with the name of the project, Mega Man Double Buster, like 10 years ago, and I learned about Super Adventure Rockman like a year ago. I already had started the project, and I think it's really cool. It's a shame that it kinda Capcom doesn't consider official title anymore, because the animation is really good, the design of the characters is amazing, the scenes from one robot master sacrificing for Mega Man, I think is an amazing concept, but maybe I can make some kind of justice for the Double Buster. Yeah, that could be a really good idea to play other games. I played a lot of rock and roll lately. I also played Rock Force for the first time. It's really good also. And Super Fighting Robot is really cool. Yeah, Unlimited is too hard for me. Um, I mean, Rainbow Man stage is too hard for me. I didn't manage to kill him yet. Rock and Roll, I didn't manage to finish it yet, but the Robot Master stages I think are top notch. I'm really fan of these level designs. Yeah, it's kind of uh, Unlimited will be always the first come to everyone's minds when we talk about fun games because it's the first really great fun game, I guess. Before that, we just have this kind of messy fun games. Anyways, I don't know how is the schedule of everyone for seeing lives and everything, but I guess if I can make something fun for everyone and you guys can see from now and then a little bit of my work, I guess it could be cool. And that's it for today. I'm not really a fan actually of insta death. I figured for me insta death is just a way to when it is used right. I mean it's just my opinion, but when it's used right, it's uh, the idea is to level up the pressure on the player and not really kill him. Like a lot of holes everywhere make you really tense, but uh, it's like cool to dodge a lot of insta death stuff, but it's not as cool to be actually killed by them. Yeah, I need to really think about the balance for insta death stuff. Never played. I think it's make a good Mega Man level episode 0. I don't really play the game. We'll see. Maybe I can play some fun games that you guys like. If anyone have suggestions, leave in the comments, and maybe I can play the top voted one, or I don't know. I will for sure play the most famous and the best rated ones. I think is a nice thing to do. Yeah, Rock Force has a lot of options. It's really cool. Okay then, I guess it's time to go. Thanks everyone for uh, showing up, and we'll see again next time.